Okay, back at it. Timberhurst, Hourglass Twins, Hollow's Lantern, Brittle Hollow, Giant's Deep, Cannon, Dark Bramble, Interloper. Battle Rock. The Ash Twin, the Ember Twin. The Quantum Moon. Well, I don't want to go to the Quantum Moon. We need status reports for all systems, but initial things first. Is everyone unharmed? Our escape pod's passengers are afraid, but physically well. Anona, everyone has survived the crash. That is a relief at least. You have my gratitude. Burr, were you able to find the other escape pod's distress signals? I'm able to hear both signals somewhere in this star system, but I don't believe either escape pod crashed on the same planet as us. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. External temperature is prohibitively high. Verdict inhospitable. Do not seek shelter on planet surface. Collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Launching escape pod 3, now launching escape pod 2. Escape pod 2, vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. The heat from this star system's sun is more bearable below the surface. When our escape pod punctured this planet's surface, it broke into what scans show is a cave system with much cooler air. I would recommend we seek a site down there to build a long-term shelter, Anona, but these passengers are a maze. Even with this danger, they are still our best chance for survival. We form teams and descend into the caves to look for a shelter site. We can mark our findings on the walls to avoid becoming irreversibly lost. Be cautious, everyone, and be aware of the sand as you search. It appears to be rising gradually. Emergency escape hatch. Keep moving, friends. There's nothing of interest at the end of this passage but rocks. And while these rocks are interesting, they can wait until a less urgent time. Do not follow this tunnel to its end. Coleus and I will examine the horror that lies at its terminus later, provided we live through this. I believe this is anglerfish. We have found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage that appears promising. I believe we could construct long-term shelter there. The cavern Malloray found is a wise choice for shelter. Could one of you mark directions for the others to follow? It is the start of the path to the shelter site. I've left directions to guide you there. Of note, we must hurry as the pathway there is filling with sand. Do not allow yourself to be buried by sand and make sure no one is lost. Of note, this passage leads to breathable air. Refill your supply tank there. We cannot tell how far or deep these tunnels may wind, but do not linger as the air is exposed to the heat of this alien sun. Refill your air supply tank and return quickly. The path to the shelter site is somewhat convoluted, so follow the instructions ahead closely. To reach the shelter site, walk forward until you meet a sandfall at the pit, then turn left. Continue to the room filled with rock column formations and climb upward through the opening above them. Sand here is rising, so you must be cautious but swift. Whoop. Okay, forward, sandfill, left, rock column formations, upward. Alright, so it is in fact left here. And then these are the rock column formations, I believe, and there's the upward. Be cautious crossing the chasm ahead. The bridge Melore and I crafted will do its job, but it isn't strong. Once on the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind this falling sand. Follow it and you'll reach the shelter site. You're doing well. There's only a little further left to go until you reach the shelter site. You can rest there. Hurry before the sands come. Ow. This is amazing. Look inside the cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in these caves. I think this is a rare find. An update. We need to find a way inside quickly, Melore, because when I returned here to search for an entrance to the cave, there were children playing on the specimen. From what you can see, Coleus and I believe the specimen must be very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn from it if we can examine it. We both agree it's unlikely this dry planet is this horror's place of origin, especially considering what we observed during the vessel's evacuation. Clearly, this hole is too small for it to fit through. Hypothesis, there's another entrance to this cave. If there is, Coleus and I will find it. We can't leave valuable information undiscovered. Close the door behind me. Ship log updated. High Energy Lab Trailhead. Yeah, too late. Oops. Stepping Stone Cave, 20 meters. I don't think there's enough time to wait and get oxygen. Are we playing the Fossil Fish game tonight? I fed the Fossil Fish a new lantern. If you go to the Stepping Stone Cave, the entrance to the Fossil Fish Cave is easy to see now. Gratitude, Selenium. It's good you're so small. You're small enough to climb in through the hole at the Anglerfish Overlook. I'm still small enough. We won't be for long. Mom and Dad are tall, so you and I will be tall too. Whoops, dang it. Alright, so I had the right idea with the throw the scout into the anglerfish's mouth, but I did not see its light. And the sand's too high now, so I'm not going to get another shot at it. Oxygen refilled. Should we build the sun station to power the Ash Twin project? Are there other ways to generate this level of power? Theoretically, yes. Practically, no. I can't imagine discovering them in our lifetimes. I understand this proposal is unsettling, but the sun station must be built if we hope to complete the Ash Twin project. I almost can't comprehend this is being suggested seriously. The purpose of the sun station goes against every standard we hold ourselves to and everything we believe in as species. Unsurprisingly, I disagree. We're pushing a possible new technology further than ever before. That, in my experience, is the defining characteristic of our species. If we fail, and the probability of this is not insignificant, we will without question destroy ourselves, all life here, and the rest of this star system. I wish to protect these species. The potential annihilation of an entire star system is too severe a cost. We shouldn't build the sun station, no matter how badly we want the knowledge that comes with it. Fear of failure is a poor reason not to try. I believe, if we're cautious, the sun station will work. I believe in Pi. Oak, I'm deeply honored. Idea? I comprehend your position, however, if we aren't all but certain the sun station will not cause destruction once we've built it, then I won't support the station's use. Stepping Stone District. Anglerfish Overlook District. High Shrine District. It's up there. Okay. I don't remember how to get in there. God dang it. Too much ghost matter. Right, should probably start going upward. Gravity cannon. Well, the gravity cannon's filled up with sand. Ship. Broke. Unidentified signal nearby. Kirk. The stars, they're all dying. There have been too many supernovas for it to be anything else. We're next, do you understand? Our sun. By Earth's name, we're next. What do you mean, we're next? It's the stars, you see. All of the other stars are dying out. Why do we have to be born at the end of the universe? And our sun, it... Star charts. Why? Why did I want to update them so badly? I didn't have to know, but no. Oh no, I had to update the star charts. I had to go looking for things I shouldn't have. And now our sun is about to... Oh. I don't feel well. I'd like to be alone, please. I found something. Why, isn't that great? You know what? I found a few things myself. Most of them have to do with the sun exploding. Oh, who cares? What does it matter? Nothing matters anymore. The sun is about to go supernova. And me, all my research, my life's work, wasted. Wasted, you understand? Why are the stars dying? I don't know, they're old. Far older than we realize. Now all of them are dying. What does it matter? It doesn't. It doesn't matter at all. Nothing matters anymore. All my research, my life's work wasted. What are you doing out here? The star charts. It's all the star charts' fault. I didn't have to know. Oh no. Where should I explore? Where should you go? Where can anyone go? Can't you see it's too late now? Oh, who cares? What does it matter? Nothing matters anymore. The sun will probably blow up before you can even get there. And me, all my research, my life's work, wasted. How dangerous is that big column of falling sand? Not as dangerous as what's about to happen to our entire solar system. How much sand left on the ash giant? Escape Pod 2, Sunless City, Sun Station, Church Camp. Church has set up their astronomy gear on the North Pole of the Umber Twins. All the stars in the universe are dying, including our sun. The stars are simply dying from old age. Apparently they're much older than we realized. A Nomai city built into the walls of a huge underground cavern. The city is divided vertically into 4 districts. Sun Station, or to power the Ash Twins project. Failure can result in the destruction of the solar system. Found a cavern with an anglerfish fossil inside, but the opening is only big enough for my scout. They learned to evade anglerfish, theoretically, by studying an anglerfish fossil. The entrance from Stepping Stone Cave is hard to see unless the anglerfish is fed a light first. One of 3 Nomai escape pods that crashed in our solar system. All 3 escape pods were launched from something called the Vessel, which was badly damaged. Nomai debated building a sun station in order to power the Ash Twin project. Where was it? Well, there's the gravity cannon. Entirely sanded up now. Oh, hello. Come, sit with me, my fellow traveler. Let's sit together and watch the stars die. Sure, why not? We only get so much time, don't we? There was still more I wanted to do. How unlucky to have been born at the end of the universe. Any minute now. Emergency scout recall activated. Ugh. Landing camera damaged. Alright, where did that gravity cannon go? There it is. Right, gotta put on the suit first. Oop, dang it. Landing camera fixed. Flashlight on. Alright, so there's like a hole around here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Ghost matter nearby. Okay, it's floor 3 that has the anglerfish viewer. Anglerfish fossil overlook. Yeah, right there. Stepping stone cave. Ah, there it is. Ow. Whoever was it when we ended last time is the angler. Whoever was it when we ended last time is the anglerfish. Rule change. The anglerfish now has to wear a blindfold, and do not peek. The rest of us, the little fish, line up against one wall. When the anglerfish says go, the little fish sneak across to the other side. If the anglerfish catches you, you're eaten. Last little fish to be caught is the new anglerfish. The old anglerfish gives the new anglerfish the blindfold and becomes the little fish. Why are we changing it? It's too hard if you can't see anything. Aunt Pie says real anglerfish are blind, so you have to wear a blindfold. The rule stands. Rule update. It's okay if younger kids don't wear the blindfold when they're it. The rest of us will still wear it for scientific accuracy and to make the game more even. Oh, dang it. Killed by cacti. Oop, missed. Ow. The shuttle is currently resting at the Comet. Call the shuttle home. Activate the gravity cannon. Ship log updated. Ship log updated. I fear our situation may be dire. Pi, Poke, and I landed here on this comet not long after its arrival in this solar system. Our shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. Pi and Poke were able to locate a fissure in the ice on the comet's sunward side, and they descended inside to investigate the source of the readings. But Pi and my sister have been gone for a long time now. They haven't contacted me since descending below the surface either. Should I leave this shuttle to look for them? I want to follow protocol, but I don't know what I'll do if they aren't well. Poke, Pi, come back to me safely, my friends. Okay, back. Ugh. Get a bit of oxygen. And in it before the high energy lab is buried in sand. Ah. Wait, no. There's just another way down. Ow. Ow. There might be ghost matter up there, but I can't tell. Alright, that's definitely a way up. Not an easy way in here, though. Oops, dang it. Warp cores. Records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from the White Hole station. Rami and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or simple machine error. In theory, what we want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time elapsing between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination. Initial thing first, our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup on the white hole station. Hypothesis is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. So 2 white is not a correct pile. The Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22 interval is possible. That is, to have something arrive 22 minutes before it actually is sent through the warp. We've learned the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Hypothesis: creating a 22-minute-long interval is possible, but we are currently unable to generate the necessary energy. The energy is currently unavailable, you say? You're a gas pie. Rami and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy, a thrilling but enormous undertaking. We would also require advanced warp technology able to handle such energy. We would also likely need an enormous space to fit these proposed new energy and warp technologies together. The only location large enough would be Ash Twin. The Ash Twin project will be one of our biggest undertakings, metaphorically and physically. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. What if we used warp towers, like the one we have on the White Hole Station, to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? Poke, Root, and I can begin work on this immediately in the Black Hole Forge. This will keep us busy. Of note, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. My gratitude to those who noticed my imprecise language. Yes, the sun is not a planet. I believe this has been sufficiently clarified. Kindly stop reminding me. We can design each tower to visually reflect its warp destination. The Giant's Deep Tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone, and we could model the Timber Hearth Tower after a geyser mountain. So, Geyser Mountain in Timber Hearth goes directly to Ash Twin. Note, this door will need to remain closed for some time. I and I are running an experiment based on the extraordinary findings from the White Hole Station. Rami and I will be running the experiments until one of us, specifically me, can prove the other wrong. So, although it's inconvenient, the lab can only be accessed from the path from the Sunless City. Inviting sand inside would disrupt our setup and could have enormous consequences. We realize this is an intriguing prospect, but the door must remain closed nonetheless. An update: the High Energy Lab is now being used to design the Ash Twin project. If you're here to help, or even just to observe, be sure to use the Sunless City path to the lab. The Sunless City, 300 meters. Alright, where's the plate? I don't see one. Alright, back inside then. An update. Our experiment here reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced it is more than an experiment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the unaided eyes. To that end, we've decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City's energy supply should prove sufficient. Of note, Raimi, Yara requests we let him know before we reroute energy to the experiment. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Raimi and I are to run the new test. Hypothesis confirmed, hypothesis confirmed. I saw it, Pi, I saw it, hypothesis confirmed. I hate to leave him in the dark. This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. Probably helps to put in one of these things that actually has something in it. You destroyed the fabric of space-time. Well, an achievement popped. You've met a terrible fate. No going back. Crud. I had made such progress with the DLC, too. No, I've misplaced my spoon, too. I've met a terrible fate IRL as well.
So obnoxious. It's great.
I think there was a speedrun category for Destroy the Fabric of Reality %. Oh, it's not continue expedition, it's load previous save. I'll call it there.